Hey guys, we continue with the Novelist. New chapter.
It'll be a little crowded.
Full house. A friend of Dan's was coming to visit. Oh, I wonder if we'll be able to see the friend's memories and stuff. Or is the friend here? Is the friend cute? Does Dan have cute friends? These are important questions. We have to find out. Friend? Wait, whoa. Is there anything in here first off? Oh, she started a new painting.
Hey, honey.
Thing. Check sofa called Chamber of Commerce hotels in town. Double check T&K tour trip when Dan gets back. Okay. Oh! You're gonna need to hold on there. Alright, cool. One day someone's gonna be in the bathroom. One day.
I thought Tommy was sleeping with us.
I'm checking to see if this is a fold-out. I'm checking to see if this is a fold-out.
I thought Tommy was sleeping with us.
I'm checking to see if this is a fold-out.
Oh, Tommy can't hang with us? Are you serious? Now where's that? Oh, I can't check the Chamber of Commerce thing that's supposed to be at the couch because we're in her memories. So apparently she doesn't remember that. Oh, there she is. Sup?
Tommy's asleep now, and I just tried for the last time to talk Dan into taking better care of himself, but he didn't listen. He went on about how he was still young, about how he just didn't have the time for a hobby like jogging, as if caring about your health is a hobby. It's so frustrating, but you can't make people do something if they don't want to. I just hope he has a change of heart someday and realizes that he won't be young forever. You can't take good health for granted.
Alright, are those all of her? Alright, we've found everything in her memories. What's she thinking?
Hi, Mom.
Hey, honey.
Coffee this morning was nice, just the two of us. Okay. So we still haven't found her thing then. Where's this letter? Someone said there was a letter. Did they lie to me? Did they put it in the kitchen? Oh, okay. Honey, I'm sorry it's been so long since my last letter, but we've been all over the place. Have you gotten settled into that big house yet? I hope getting away from everything has been a help for you and Dan. I'm writing because, speaking of getting away, your father and I are going to take a road trip. I found some good AARP deals, and with your father only working part-time, it wasn't very hard to arrange time off. It's been too long since our last trip. I've always enjoyed changes of scenery, and as you're hopefully learning, it can be just the thing a marriage needs. Lord knows it's helped us. Yeah, with your ugly face, Ma. No, I'm just kidding. The trip won't take us close enough to the shore to come visit, I'm sorry to say, and if you write back, we'll be gone before your letter arrives. We'll call if one of our motels has long distance, but if we don't get a chance to call, and send my love to Dan and Thomas. You know your father and I want the best for you all. Love, Mom. Yeah, but that's not that letter. Where's that? The Chamber of whatever. Oh, this thing? Nope. Guy. Wait, what? Guy. Probably not expecting to hear from me, were you? You know I'm all about surprises. Look, we're gonna head up the coast next weekend. We're doing the drive from LA to Seattle. I have an interview up there on Tuesday, and Kelly has a friend who's gonna introduce her to some casting people from Vancouver. Can we crash at your place on the way up? We should be pulling through next Friday. I was thinking we could use it as an excuse to jam on our books. I want to see your new stuff, and I have a draft I want you to take a look at. I'm way beyond knowing what's good or not with my work, so I could really use your advice. And you know I'll give it to you straight about your new book. Is there a title yet? Could be an impromptu writer's workshop, I guess. Anyway, I think it'd be fun. Let me know. T. Okay, so that's his friend who's coming over. Ooh, we're gonna party! We're definitely giving Dan his want. Ever since we gave him alcohol, things have been good. I'm just kidding. Oh. I want to see what you're drawing. Alright, let's just do his memory and... Well, he's right here. Is this... Okay, well, he's happy. We did his thing last time. Pretty sure. Oh, here we go.
Let me call his mommy.
Can Davy sleep over?
No. No. Not Davy. I already told you that kid smells. Okay. Yeah, I remember talking about how Davy smells and then turning around and he did a huge rocket noise and scared the crap out of me. I remember. I don't trust Davy. That was a bad omen. Alright. Jeez, are these people like following me? Get off my dick.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. You?
Weirdo! What's up, Dan? Alright. Oh, liquor. Let's see. Anything in here? Nope. Oh!
You can sleep with us.
What about Tommy?
Alright. So... she wants to be alone with Dan, huh? Oh. That's why she's getting the fold-out couch?
I think I smoothed things over, and honestly, the new deal's working out pretty well. It's so easy to get into a habit either way, and you can get so used to hangovers that you stop noticing them. Then you wake up without one, and you wonder why you'd ever drink again. But a few nights a week, it really does help to pour a few.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Let's get him hooked on cocaine next. Then I'll really get things done. It'll be beautiful. Oh my god. Is that all of its memories? Okay. Oops! No! I want to read your diary.
I took Tynan up on the book jam. He hasn't seen a word of my new book, and fresh eyes are priceless. He bailed me out on Tramer's Way. I hope he understands how much of that book worked because of him. I still remember when we were walking to the pond, and he had the idea about using newspaper clips and police reports. Of course, no matter how many times I tell interviewers it was his idea, they just keep giving me the credit. Maybe they just want the tidy auteur version. Oh well, can't change that. Let's just hope he has an idea for this one too. Freddy can't get here soon enough.
Alright, cool. So I'm guessing that's what he wants. Whoa. Check those fishing poles. Maybe we can find a pond. Alright, fishing? What do you want? Wash that ugly sweater Mom and Dad gave me so they can see me wearing it. Yeah, we're not choosing that. Are you serious? A sweater? A sweater compared to fishing? No. What you want, girl? Davy? Oh, you want Davy. We haven't found the Davy thing. Is this the Davy thing? Oh, he's so happy with Davy. I'm still not seeing... Oh, here's another drawing. Is it gonna be Davy again? Oh my god. How do we I don't know how to... Alright, it says we can now. We can use the blue sheets to make a sofa for it. Alright. Alright. Clearly, Linda, if she thought we were gonna choose ugly sweater or whatever compared to fort and fishing poles, she is sadly mistaken. She is very... I'm gonna choose Dan first. We owe him a few. And he's a drunkard now, so we can get crunk with him and his fishing poles. And then second, we'll choose Davy. Or the blue sheets so they can make a fort.
Good, alright.
Oh, we gotta choose... Duh! I'm like going to tell him, like, hey man, we're choosing you. But I have to choose... I have to go to the fishing pool. Fail.
Having a good day? Uh-huh.
Alright, let me free. Alright, choose. This is so exciting. We're getting to the end of this game, I think. I think it's almost over. I have no idea. Alright. Now we get to find out more about these diaries. The Diary of K. Williams. May 15th, 1952. It is late, but I must record my thoughts. Perhaps it will help me make some sense of them. I should not say thoughts, as there is only one thought in my mind. I look back but a week and see that when I arrived, my only thought was of Jay being gone. That sad thought has been replaced by another. What if I were gone as well? I feel regret in the simple writing of these words. If I am truthful, it is not a thought that has occurred to me before. I cannot be sure where it came from. It is almost as if it was put in place by something I do not understand. I must think of my family and their heartache. Our children have lost one parent. I cannot bear to hurt them again, though they are all grown and have no practical need of me. Yet I had no strictly practical need of Jay, and look at where that loss has left me. Perhaps I will venture into town tomorrow. Maybe some stranger, unknowing, will show me some kindness, some small thing that plants a seed of hope. Oh no, don't do it, man! Or woman. I don't know if you're a man or a woman. And I don't care. As long as you're dead. No, I'm just kidding. Don't let evil K-pop tell you to do it. You got this. It's gonna be okay. Even though this is the future now, and if you've done it, you've already done it. Show him my rocket! I'm too immature. Alright. Said we could watch Lone Ranger. Why don't I get you a Lone Ranger so you can touch my rocket? Alright. Fixed Act 2. Got a moment with Mom. Oh shit, let's not do that yet. We have to get the blue sheets. The blue sheets. Where are the blue sheets? How the hell am I supposed to find sheets? Are you a sheet? No, that's the ugly sweater. No, nice try, Linda, but complete fail on your part. Complete fail. Maybe it's in his room. It's in the bathroom? Nope. Alright. Here we go. E. Alright, what happened? Give us the story. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I'm, like, giving up yet. There's probably still more journals. Was there one in here? Gotta make sure not to miss anything. I think I missed a few last episode. So I don't want to do that again. Oh, there's one right there. Diary of K. Williams, May 16th, 1952. I feel shame looking back on last night's entry, yet it does clarify the choices before me. I can walk to the cliff, close my eyes, lean forward, and be done. It would not be hard. Or I can find a path forward without Jay. I hold no hope that I will find another love in the autumn, winter of my life, but perhaps there is a peace to be found. I went into town this morning and stopped at the cafe. I sat at a sidewalk table and sipped coffee, watching people pass now and then as they lived their lives. I will never think of my time in this house fondly. The circumstances make such a remembrance impossibility. But I know that my time here has allowed me to part the fog that clouded my mind when I arrived. I know now that there are two paths before me. All that is left is to choose. Oh my god. Why? Alright. I have an idea for me. Dan was too excited about getting Tynan's feedback to cancel the cancel the visit. He found that the fishing poles were in great shape, and he and his friend hit it off like they'd seen each other yesterday. Linda told them where they could find a small pond in the woods, and their trip paid off not only in fresh fish for dinner, but in new ideas for their books as well. Ah, yes. Friends. Ah, yes. Dan knew how important it was for Tommy to play with friends his age, so he grabbed the sheets and gave Tommy a few tips on the finer points of structural engineering and sofa fort construction. The extra house guests meant the boys had to keep the noise down and play quietly, which put a damper on some of their fun. Oh, who cares, dude? It's still a fort. Linda never thought she'd be upset about not wearing the hideous sweater her parents had given her last Christmas, but she found herself eyeing it sadly. When her mother called and Linda had to break the news, she heard a hitch in her mother's voice that worried her. She tried to find out if her parents were okay, but her mother made a comment on how much the long-distance call cost and cut the conversation short. Oh my god, boo-hoo, you didn't wear your sweater. Cry me a river. Is she seriously upset over that? They made a freaking couch fort. Hello? Catching up. When Tommy continued to struggle, I don't know what it said. Oh! Nope. Letter, please. Letter, please.
Barb, sorry it's been so long since I've written. Things have been hectic around here, and I'm trying to figure out a way to get things back on track. I don't really want to get into it, but we're getting pulled in a lot of different directions right now. Nothing hurtful, just competing priorities, I guess.
You can wear my
Although those
sweater.
can get worse and worse over time. I mean, Dan and I, before we got up here, you know we'd started to drift. Look at that. I said I didn't want to get into it, and I did anyway. Enough about me. Please tell me you're doing well, and I hope this doesn't stress you out too much. I promise to write a happier letter soon. Yours always, Linda.
Oh my god. Bitch, bitch, bitch. Come on. Mr. and Mrs. Kaplan, I want to stress that it's perfectly normal for some children to fall behind in a specific area. Tommy Baby's struggling with reading comprehension, but his verbal and visual abilities are excellent. That said, he won't catch up on his own. He will need support from both of you. I recommend that you do the touch exercises with Tommy every weekday morning for 1 to 2 hours. He'll be unable to focus exclusively on these for 2 straight hours, so you'll need to take intermittent break. I'm starving, so I can't read. I have reading comprehension issues like Tommy. Breaks, but use your judgment and stay with it as long as you feel he can stay engaged. I suggest that you do your sessions in the morning before he tires himself out and becomes distracted. I feel confident that with a supportive environment and dedicated exercise, he will catch up to the other children in his class. Please be in touch if you have any questions. Sounds good, playa. He just won't go to school. He doesn't need it. When you have crazy parents like this, who cares? Wait. Oh, okay. We'll do your memories, but if there's any bitching, there better not be any bitching. Oh, look at that. Isn't that adorable? Where is she? Is she upstairs? Oh.
Wow, you're right. I guess we've just been so busy.
Oh my god, I'm stuck.
We barely talked yesterday.
Yeah, because you're boring as fuck. You would've just complained about your sweater some more. Dan doesn't need it. He was making tree forts. Cool. Glad that's understood. I'm not gonna be mean to Linda anymore. It's, you know... I still think, like, this getting upset over not wearing a sweater.
It, but I can tell when she's disappointed. I hate that they couldn't come, especially after they tried so hard to make time. Maybe if she'd called before they changed plans, it would have gone smoother. It's impossible not to think about the rough patches Mom and Dad hit without thinking about Dan and me. I should bring that up to him and see what he says. He's mentioned their history before. I'd love to hear his answer when I make the comparison. Can he talk his way out of that one?
Nah. Dan's just gonna get some hot young bitches. No, that's... We've got to pull this family together and exit this memory. And go upstairs. Unless there's... Oh, there is something in here. Oh, there's 2 things. Ideas. Weekly outing. Where? Tuesday movie night. Check channel guide or maybe go into town. Family dinner, 2 old-fashioned. Picnic, farmer's market. Alright. That seems reasonable. Amount of time to spend together. It seems reasonable in a week. I mean, maybe that's just in a week. What if she meant every day? For picnic, farmer's market, family dinner? I don't know. Family dinner would be alright.
Dan and I had a good conversation today. Well, we'll have to wait and see if it was actually good, but I feel like I got my point across about family time. We've been getting a little frayed on the little things lately, and it reminded me of something Anne said one time. Love is a behavior, not an emotion. If something's important to you, you show it with your actions. We weren't doing so well with that before we got here. I told Dan my idea. I want us all to eat together at 7 every night, with family time after that. Tommy's wiped out by 8:30, so we'd get a solid hour and a half as a family, and then Dan and I could have the rest of the night to ourselves. And I think 7's a reasonable request. The rest of the working world knocks off at 5, right? It doesn't really matter what we do with the time, just that we spend it together. It's easy to make excuses when you've got a lot going on, which is why patterns help. I hope he feels the same way.
All that Dan wants to show that's important to him is ass and tits. Sorry. Okay, I'll stop. Alright, yes. Dan, you need to show your emotion through actions, according to Linda. No, that makes sense. It's nice to do nice things for people. Oh, what up, Tommy? So glad you're not playing with the rocket lately. Oh, I thought that was a little boy. It's not.
Honey, listen to me. You are smart.
Will it make me smarter?
Oh, that's so sad. He thinks he's dumb. You know what? You're not dumb. Is that all of his things? Yeah, no, it's not. He's not dumb, he just... The rocket noises were really holding him back in, like, reading comprehension skills. So... we have to remember that. What you thinking? Show my friends all my drawings at school. Where is Dan? I think Dan walked downstairs, didn't he? Damn it. Oh well. Perfect schedule, also known as the single unattached writer's guide. Write. Eaton's. Oh, okay. So 10 to 2, write. 2 to 3, eat and step away. 3 to 7, write. 7 to 8, eat. 8 to 10, decompress, edit, life, wrenches. Tommy till 11, knock off at 7. Alright. He's got some time for family things.
Alan, this letter might come from out of the blue, but do you remember when you told me about Bobby falling behind on reading? Looks like we're there with Tommy. We knew he was struggling when we came up here, but his teacher gave us a list of books for him to work on over the break and said we should see how he responded to the change in environment. She gave us a few sample readings and told us to keep an eye on how he was grasping the concepts. Tommy still isn't there, and long story short, the pediatrician in town knows a specialist who gave us some exercises to try. They seem pretty straightforward, but I wanted to write and see if you had any tips that helped you guys with Bobby. Damn. Just realized I didn't even ask how you've been. I'm sorry. This stuff is just a lot to think about. Dan.
Dan. Alright. Ooh, thing. Lonnie learns letters. Lonnie's the name of the girl in, Gone Home. Lonnie learns letters, ages 4 to 6. 12 chapters of reading comprehension exercises. I used to love reading back in the day. What was that, like, that thing you got points to read books? Like, I was, like, top 5, man.
Time. This would all be easier if I didn't ever have to sleep. Last night after Linda went to bed, I spent some time, there's that word again, trying to make everything fit. I even drew up a little chart. The math is simple. It doesn't work. Technically, I could still get in 8 hours, assuming I don't eat or need to do anything that's not writing. But what about letters, reading, dealing with Paul? Hell, what about doing the dishes or taking out the trash? Not to mention that knocking off for the day isn't like flipping off a switch. It takes time to crawl out of my head and start functioning like a normal person again. And I can't just split it up into smaller chunks. Sometimes it takes an hour of false starts just to get going on anything usable, and stopping just sends the whole process right back to square one. Something's got to give.
Man, Dan, you need to get your shit together. Alright. We've got all this stuff. Did we check? Yeah, we checked Tommy's room. Wait, no we didn't. What is this? Oh no! Oh no, is that a book? And he scribbled blood all over it? Shit. Oh no, he's getting picked on. Oh no. That's really sad. Oh my god. Tommy, you get the choice this week. Definitely. We need to save Tommy. Family should have dinner around the table every night.
Good.
Just have to focus on leaving all of that back home. Wait. This what will be like forever? How did it go so wrong? Alright, we don't know what he wants yet, though. How did we not find what Dan wants? How did we miss it? Oh, because we didn't do Dan's memories. That's why. Alright, cool.
Tynan and Kelly left this morning. I wish they could have stayed a little longer, but it was great having them. It felt just like college again. Fishing, having a few beers, talking about how we're going to conquer the world. Working through some issues on his book even gave me an idea for how to fix the logjam in Act 2. Funny how creativity works sometimes. I've got to remember to put him in the acknowledgments.
Nice. Getting things done. That's what I like to see. So you can, you know, spend some time with family this time around. Hopefully it'll help Tommy. But you had really depressing drawings this time.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have snapped. I just...
Whoa.
You guys, I know what happens in the end. Alright, so Tommy dies a horrific death from like brain freeze, way too much ice cream over the next family dinner. And then they're, you know, they don't have a kid now, so they move to the city and they become Grace and Trip. Whoa. Whoa. It's like Facade all over again. Alright, so wait, Dan, what do you want? No! We just missed him. You girl, don't disturb me if the door to my office is closed. Alright, so let's go ahead and choose Tommy's thing. What's Tommy's thing? Was it reading? Or was that... No, Linda wanted family dinners. Tommy wanted... the Lonnie book. Yeah. We're gonna do that.
What about that?
Oh great, everyone's talking to themselves. Alright, sweet. Alright, let's find out more about if this person killed themselves. I think they may have. I'm trying to remember the dates on the, because there were different people whose journals we read. The Diary of K. Williams, May 19th, 1952. I've decided, and I am sure of my decision. I do not know which is right or wrong, only that my choice is my own. It took 3 days alone, letting whatever calming influences here, for I am sure there's something, guide my thoughts. I thought about Jay, and talked with Jay in my mind, and I know that this is right. I cannot think about the path not taken, only the one ahead. What? Please, I hope they didn't do it. I don't think they did it. Stay back. Where's the next journal? Come on, be somewhere. There it is. Oh, I know that's Lonnie book. Shit, there's gotta be another journal. They can't leave us hanging here. They cannot leave us hanging. No way. No way. What if we saw someone like hanging in the forest because they chose suicide? Oh, that would have been freaky. I would have pooped my pants. Just kidding, I wouldn't have. Man, they can't leave us hanging there. Are they for real? Did I just... Come on. I didn't miss it. Damn it. There's no other further article. Must have walked off the cliff. Maybe there's something we see out there? Let me out. It's the moon. I guess not. Well. Dang. I guess that's it. Alright, so we'll choose, what was Linda's thing? I know it was like family dinner, but what do we choose? I don't even remember what to choose. Okay, good, it was the table. Nice. Alright, let's go upstairs so we can, end the episode. Dan! Oh, figure it out. Help Tommy. Hope Tommy can catch up. See, he wants Tommy to catch up too. Great. Everyone got a choice this time around. Dan didn't want Tommy to start another school year behind, so he committed to helping the little man for 2 hours every morning. Having both of his parents there helped Tommy's confidence as much as his reading, and their morning practices became an event they all looked forward to. Nice. Dan couldn't find time to knock off completely at 7 every night, but he agreed to have dinner at the table each night before heading back to work. Linda and Tommy missed him after dinner with the sound of his typewriter, the only sign he was even in the house, but they were glad for the time they did get at the table. Dan couldn't figure out a way to please everyone and still make room for the time and focus he needed to write. He was able to compromise and fit in one unbroken session each day, but for the rest of the day, he worked around his family commitments and tried to make the most of the shorter sessions. The lack of focus came through in his work. No one's ever happy. Why can't everyone just be happy? I guess maybe because life isn't always perfect. See, Dan was happy for some of those things. The road ahead, the summer, came to an end, and Dan faced a pedophile. Oh my god, it's gonna be a good episode. Or chapter, whatever.